24 hours?
I'm not in a position to comment on exactly what's going on the ground at this moment, but what we do know, and part of the Russian plan has been to put Kyiv in danger, to assault the capital, to go after other major cities. We're seeing forces come in from the north, from the east, from the south, and that's all part of the plan that we've laid out for the world in recent weeks.
You're convinced Putin's going to overthrow this government?
I'm convinced he's going to try to do that.
We've seen Ukrainians fight back the resistance to the Russians in the east. Is there any chance the Ukrainians can hold on here?
You know, one of the things that Vladimir Putin has done, starting back in 2014 when they first went into Ukraine, seizing Crimea, seizing a part of eastern Ukraine, is to totally alienate the Ukrainian people from Russia. Before 2014, actually, Russia was pretty popular in Ukraine. It had a 70% favorability rating. Right now, it's exactly the opposite, more than the opposite. 90% of Ukrainians now, if I can use the word detest Russia, certainly detest President Putin. My prediction would be that one way or another, they will strongly resist any effort to take away their sovereignty, take away their independence, take away their government.
They'll resist, but can they beat the Russians here?
You know, whether it's in the near term, whether it's in the medium term, whether it's in the long term, I'm convinced that democracy and the independence of Ukraine is going to prevail.
Secretary Blinken, I know there are a lot of people watching tonight likely wondering, could Vladimir Putin go further here? The president was asked today, what if this goes beyond Ukraine? And he said, if Putin moves into NATO countries, we will be involved. He said, we will be involved. Is this a possibility?
Is it a possibility that Putin goes beyond Ukraine? Sure, it's a possibility, but there's something very powerful standing in the way of that. There's something we call Article 5 of NATO. That means an attack on one member of NATO is an attack on all members of NATO. The president's been very clear that we will defend every inch of NATO territory. I think that's the most powerful deterrent against President Putin going beyond Ukraine.
You know, the president has said all along U.S. troops will not fight in Ukraine against the Russians, but again, this hypothetical, if he goes beyond Ukraine and into NATO, given what you just cited, that means all bets are off the table here.
Well, it's not a question of all bets being off the table. It's being very clear that we are committed to Article 5. We're committed to defending our NATO allies. And if it comes to that, we'll do it. But right now, our focus is on Ukraine. Our focus is on trying to prevent President Putin from going even further. But it looks like he's going for everything he can get. And so we're doing what we said we would do all along. We're imposing massive costs. We're doing it with allies and partners. We're doing it together. We're doing it swiftly. And you see that already today.
Secretary Blinken, we do appreciate your time again tonight.